Hey everybody, welcome to another Dark Avengers comic book review. First off, happy May everybody. Hope you all enjoyed Free Comic Book Day this past Saturday, May 1st. I got my hands on Superman number 0, by the way, which you guys will be hearing about next week in next week's review when War of the Superman actually begins, even though War of the Superman 0 technically is where it all begins. Um, Still waiting for it to be delivered. I ordered it via midtown.com, so that will be here by the end of this week. Anyway, comic books in this week's review are from the last weekend of April, April 28th, 2010, of course, 2010. Only news I have for you guys this week is a official picture from the Thor movie has been released. Go on CBR.com to check out the picture release, or check out a few sites. I've seen it on a few sites already. I have one on my Facebook. Okay, let's get into the comic books. The last week of April, concluding Mighty Avengers number 36. Uh, Ultron gets screwed in the end, basically. Big spoiler. And he leaves. And basically the Mighty Avengers all wrap up going to Asgard. And you see Loki getting the... I think he got killed by... the way it looks anyway, it looks like he got killed by Sentry. I'll show you guys the last page. Big spoiler. To be honest with you guys, if this was not... It's not the last page, by the way. If this was to continue going, I honestly would not have continued after this series. I'll be honest with you. It's okay, it's Hank Pym, you know, founding member of the Avengers, Ultron, everything like that, but... all in all, it's a Asgard tie-in. It's a Siege tie-in, even though it really has nothing much to do with Siege at all, except the last few pages. If you want, pick it up. It's the conclusion of the Mighty Avengers, and it leads into the last part of Siege, leading into the next four Avenger titles coming out, which of course will be the New Avengers, the actual Avengers, Avengers Academy, and Secret Avengers. We'll not be getting Avengers Academy, that's for sure. We'll be getting the first issue of Avengers, New Avengers of course, and I'll get the first issue of Secret Avengers, but I'm getting a very, very weird vibe from Secret Avengers. Also this week, another Avengers title, New Avengers 64, not finished quite yet. One more issue to go next month with New Avengers. This is not the conclusion of the series. All about the Hood, how he got his powers, little deal he made with Norman Osborn before Siege happened. And then during Siege, Hood loses his powers. Big spoiler there. Of course, you guys know whenever you watch my reviews, they're all spoilers. That's why I don't even say spoilers anymore, because basically my review is a spoiler, because I got to tell you how the comic book went through. Bobby survives. She's pulled out by Hawkeye. And I'll be honest with you guys, I really did enjoy this issue. It is a tie-in to... it does have its tie-in with Siege, of course, because it is Asgard. It shows Asgard falling down. It shows Asgard going down, actually. It shows the Avengers. And then, of course, it shows the ending of Avengers Siege number 3 with the Sentry going all voidish on everybody. And, of course, it's going to lead into... I think the last part... It says here that the last part is going to be whatever happened to the Hood, so I'm guessing it takes place after Siege 4. Every comic book that's a Siege tie-in now, this one and Mighty Avengers, all are tying into and leading up to the final part of Siege, which should be coming out. It's not coming out next week. It should be coming out the following week, along with Siege Embedded. And then I believe there's one more title, which is called Fallen, which still has not been... what's the word I'm looking for? It still has not been finalized. That's not going to be the final title as far as what we hear. We'll just have to wait and find out, I guess, guys. Pick up New Avengers. Really enjoyed it. It's concluding, like I said, next month. So, well, this month, actually. So, keep an eye out for it. Next, Amazing Spider-Man 629 continuing with the Juggernaut and Captain Universe. The guy that is Captain Universe basically pisses off the Enigma power, and the Enigma power basically leaves him. He's no longer Captain Universe. And, big spoiler, the new Captain Universe is the Juggernaut. And Juggernaut saves the day, and basically that's the whole point. He saves the day, and then he has the chance to kill the guy who wanted to kill him as Captain Universe, and he doesn't do it. And the Enigma power's happy, and it goes away, and it says, congratulations, Juggernaut. So Juggernaut's the hero. I think it's cool. I think Juggernaut makes an interesting anti-hero kind of person. It's not a bad thing, I'll tell you that much. He's an okay villain, but he's a nice anti-hero too, so it has a nice feel to it. Also, as you see at the top over here, there is a prelude to the next story taking place before the Kraven saga, which is about Kurt Connors, aka the Lizard. So I think that's going to be about 2 or 3 parts. So next is the Lizard, I guess, and not the Kraven saga. So I'm looking forward to it. The prelude was okay. It was only about 2-3 pages of really nothing. It's just getting you guys ready, getting everybody ready for the next Amazing Spider-Man, which is coming out next week, I believe. So I enjoyed the Juggernaut series. I'm sure there are people that don't agree with me, but I don't know. I don't know who Captain Universe was until this issue, anyway. So to me, if it does Captain Universe injustice, I have no idea. I like seeing Juggernaut. I like seeing Spider-Man. I thought the story was pretty okay. Pick it up. Pick up the 2 parts that came out before it. It was good. And it's very rare for me to say Amazing Spider-Man is good. I'm starting to worry when Lizard and the Kraven saga, which everybody's pushing for and everybody's promoting, comes out. Okay, on to a really good Spider-Man title. Issue 2 already. Peter Parker, and at the top it says The Secret Life of Spider-Man. Not too much Spidey in this, obviously, because it's a Peter Parker one. It's all about the Spider-Girls, the way last issue ended. It continues with them. J. Jonah Jameson has his Terry Hillman day, and it turns out Terry Hillman becomes a Spider-Girl, per se. And, of course, J. Jonah Jameson's so happy about that. And the villain from the last issue gets pretty pissed off at that the Spider-Girls are getting all the publicity and he isn't. So he's planning his revenge against Spider-Man. And basically he shows up, I believe, where Spider-Man is. And the last page is this. So I'm guessing next issue is going to be a Spider-Man heavy. I'm actually looking forward to the cover, which I will show you. It's on the next page. This is the cover to the next issue of Spider-Man. Looks pretty cool. I'll tell you the truth. These covers for Peter Parker is pretty good. I think I just said Amazing. If I did say Amazing Spider-Man, pardon me. But Peter Parker comic books are doing pretty damn good. Definitely a lot better than Amazing Spider-Man's long run. But once again, it's just the 2nd issue. A lot of issues to go. Thank you for licking my foot, Cookie. Go. Dog is licking my foot under the table. So absolutely be picking up Peter Parker. It's a great book. It's a great Spider-Man book. Absolutely grab this issue. You cut it out. Thank you very much. Okay, now on to another book. 50-50, guys. Wolverine Origins, number 47. Continuing from the Dark Wolverine comic from last week, like I was telling you guys. Takes up right where Dark Wolverine leaves off. Wolverine stabbing Daken, aka Dark Wolverine, with the sword. And now it goes into the future a little bit where Scar shows up. As you can see by the cover, Scar is in this issue, and Scar wants to beat the shit out of Romulus. Cloak is also in this issue with Wolverine. Cloak tries to contain Scar because Wolverine doesn't want Scar going after Romulus. And there's an explosion, and Wolverine goes off to save the people instead of fighting Romulus, of course. Daken shows up at the end, and Romulus says he's going to expose me and you, and you're not going to have anything to inherit. And then Daken says, well, that's basically why I'm on your side. So basically, in the next issue of Dark Wolverine, it's going to be Daken and Romulus versus Scar and Wolverine in the Pentulum issue. There's 2 more issues left. 1 more for Dark Wolverine and 1 more for Wolverine Origin, leading into Dark Wolverine is going into a different series with Punisher, Frankencastle, who gives a crap, and Wolverine Origin is rounding the corner to the end. We're at 47. By the time this issue is over, we'll be at 48, and then there'll be a 2-part climax for the entire series. The artwork in this issue is 50-50, though. I gotta admit, I really don't like the artwork as much as I do in Dark Wolverine, but then again, the series is winding down. It's closing shop, so I say pick it up. It's a nice tie into Dark Wolverine. It's good to see Wolverine versus Dark Wolverine. Can't wait for the next issue. And with that, we're out of time. We're coming back next with one more Marvel and a lot of DC, so stick around.